Hi, my 2 cents again. Uh, you know, this issue of where are you coming from? Who are you? You can see now there is a lot of raging debate. There's a raging debate about Babuino's ancestry. Where is he from? Maybe the dad was an Indian, was the dad a Luo? That sort of a thing. But one should understand that if you take a Turkana boy or even a girl, he is young as it were, and you take him or her to live with the Luo community, the child, as he or she grows, will be socialized, within the context of the Luo culture. Maybe it can be the Luo, it can be the Kikuyus, it can be the Kambas. As long as it grows within that setting of the Kamba nation, or maybe even the Kuryaland nation, when a child grows in that setting, the child will be socialized to fit within that setting, given setting. And if he was a Luo child and grows in a Turkana setting, the child becomes a Turkana by socialization. So this again is a conundrum that we really need to understand how the social systems work. And at the end of the day, there is that genetic, blood, the blood foundation of an individual, you know. So what happens, for instance, you will realize that this child, like you see, if you can draw some example from the biblical literature, you see like Moses being a Jew, went to the Egyptian court, the Pharaoh's court, and grew up there. And then Moses got socialized, like an Egyptian. But there's a time that comes, and then he realizes that his own people were the slaves, at the time, right? And you see now it reaches a time whereby now that blood gene, it's that magnetic pull, right, towards his people, works magic, or it's like a fire, it's like a virus burning in your veins, and it pulls you towards your own people. So it reaches a time where Moses now decides, I have to go back to my people, and even it leads him to killing someone whom he found, actually causing suffering to an Israelite. So this also, brings you to that order whereby you find, whatever the case, if Babu is a child of an Indian, and maybe the father is Hindu, as they're saying, is an Indian, as they're saying, and then he was socialized with the Luo community, and then therefore he became a Luo, right? A time will come when the forces of nature will force him to come out of his shell, and bear the real identity of who he really is. And when that time comes, we shall know. But as it stands now, Babuino is Luo. He's Luo by socialization. By blood is what we don't know. But on the face value, what I can say is that he's Luo. And this kingpin issue, I've heard people talk about how can, a Patel, some are even calling him Patel, in connection with the Indian, culture and traditions. But then we cannot say that. Let us give him his time, that benefit of doubt, because the way he carries himself, the pride, the charisma, that he has is basically very, very low. What comes out of this, it's anyone's guess. Let time will tell, actually, who he really is. Cheers.